The administrator of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, says the federal government will no longer recognize that carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases endanger public health and welfare. They're revoking what's called the endangerment finding, a declaration from 2009 that concluded that planet-warming greenhouse gases pose a threat to humans. Here's EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin at a truck dealership in Indianapolis last week.
This proposed rule is a proposal to eliminate the endangerment finding, to eliminate greenhouse gas standards, all the regulations that came out, including the electric vehicle mandates.
Okay, this could mean big changes for U.S. environmental policy. In fact, Zeldin is promising it will, telling the Indiana truck manufacturer it will be, quote, the largest deregulatory action in the history of America.
As it relates to greenhouse gas emission standards on light duty, medium duty, and heavy duty, it doesn't reset anything. It eliminates everything.
The scientific conclusions in the endangerment finding have been used as the basis to regulate emissions and fight climate change. The Obama and Biden administrations used it to set strict limits on emissions from cars, power plants, and other sources of pollution. But Zeldin told CNN's State of the Union yesterday the science has changed.
Now, going back to 2009, the science that they were reviewing included both optimistic to pessimistic scenarios. To reach the 2009 endangerment finding, they relied on the most pessimistic views of the science. The great news is that a lot of the pessimistic views of the science in 2009 that was being assumed ended up not panning out. Hey, that's great. We can rely on 2025 facts as opposed to 2009 bad assumptions.
President Trump issued an executive order directing the EPA to consider the change. Washington Attorney General Nick Brown says he's considering all options to fight back, writing, as Washington battles wildfires and the nation swelters under extreme heat, Donald Trump and his EPA want to gut the rules regulating harmful climate pollution. If the president is successful, the danger will still exist. The federal government just won't do anything about it. And Oregon Governor Tina Kotek called it alarming, writing, Oregonians value public health decisions based on science, not politics. We need our federal government to stand with us by reducing air pollution that reaches across state boundaries. Oregon has climate pollution reduction goals and programs grounded in science, and we will continue on our path forward despite this backward step by the Trump administration. Okay, it's not a done deal yet. Americans have a chance to weigh in on the proposal. Whether that will actually make a difference remains to be seen. The EPA is taking public comment through September 15th, and you can find a link for that at epa.gov.